you think of fursuits, you typically think of wolves, dogs, and cats. And that's pretty much all you think about when you think of fursuits. But can anything be a fursuit? Let's talk about it in today's video. Are you ready? Let's go! Hey there, I'm Kame the Turtle, and you are watching Turtle Time. When you think of fursuits, you typically think of things like wolves, dogs, and cats. But can anything be a fursuit? And the answer is yes. Any animal can in fact be a fursuit. Don't believe me? We're talking about 10 unique examples of fursuits in this furry fandom. And joining me is the one, the only, lovely JPEG.
Hey, Kamehameha. Thank you for having me on here, especially on the Zoom meetings. Apologies for the hairdo. Like, I've been trying to fix it, and it's not the best right now. I'm having a crisis on my hair, so if you guys have any tips, please let me know. I kind of need that. Anyways, I don't mean to sound a bit fishy, just like this wonderful Mori eel fursuit. And let me just say, I don't see a lot of aquatic fursuits nowadays. You have mannequins, but not like fish, if you get what I'm swimming, right? I love the colors. The design is just great. The teeth, ooh, scary. It makes me shake in my boots. I'm quivering, right? And the spots really are cute. It reminds me of freckles. I'm pretty sure like they're supposed to be freckles. It's great. It overall turns a deep sea monster into an adorable piece of work. Back to you, Kame.
Alright, that was a cool design. But let's take a look at another thing from under the sea. It's a hagfish. This thing has a cool design with the tail and headpiece being the unique parts of this fursuit. The tail is fun looking, and the head, that's where the masterpiece is, in my opinion anyway. With the eyes on sight, but that's not how you see out of this fursuit. And the maw, it looks like it's straight out of a horror video game. But believe it or not, hagfish is a real animal, and you don't want to get bit by this fish at all. This thing is awesome. What do you got for me, Nuffly?
Okay. Let's take this one a bit slow, shall we? And we get this little goober, and bro's eyes are not up here, but down here. It's quite a creative workaround to keep it looking as close to an actual depiction of a snail as possible, and a quite intelligent looking dapper if I do say so myself. The snail backpack is a cute addition and brings it all together, and the background art of it all is beyond stunning, and the theme of the background is just great. This one isn't just slimy. It's perfect, Kame. But what other suits have you got?
Alright, a snail was pretty unique, but how about something else with a unique way to see out of the fursuit? How about with something that makes you just a hungry hippo? This pink hippo is totally awesome, with a wide open jaw and the iconic honky tonk of the hippo. So I wonder if it took inspiration from the movie Madagascar for this one. This fursuit, actually, you don't see out of the eyes, but out of the mouth. And those jaws with fangs. Oh boy, but that little blipper of it, it's just so cute. I got to admit.
That was a great suit, I will have to admit. And I don't mean to sound so crabby, but this is just a freshly culinary dish made into the cutest little goober I've ever seen. And honestly, it's a pretty innocent fursuit. I'm pretty sure I won't get jump scared. This is just too funny to not put in this video, okay? Like, I immediately thought of this meme as soon as I saw this fursuit. And it's just spot on. And they of course could have just made it red, like plain red, but went exotic with it, as it really goes to show that not all fursuits are the same blue dogs. But we also have blue crabs from time to time. But do you have a fursuit that you can find outside of the beach, Kame?
Something out of the ocean? What are you talking about, Nuffly? Okay, I got something. This one might bug some people, but it's a centipede. This guy is awesome. With a segmented tail, multiple legs on the tail, and the headpiece with the jaw, the antennas, and the clicker thingy of the centipede. It just looks awesome. Although, I would be first to admit, you might get bugged out by this one. Okay, that was too much of a bugging pen. I just like the colors. Even though they're more muted, they do stand out. And not just because of the bug. They work well together. What do you got for me next, Nuffly?
How about a cuddle? No, not us cuddling Kame, but this cuttlefish and just, aww. They took something cute and made it cuter. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. And that takes some serious talent. And I'm not gonna lie, this design clicked in my brain and made me have this Ratatouille moment. And this design really made me think of Octodad. Fantastic game, by the way. I remember being a little kid on the floor with the big screen in the living room, watching Dan TDM playing on a Saturday morning, binging the whole series, but we're getting off on a tangent. I love how great the colors pop. It's saturated but not too much, which makes it an eye candy but avoids making it an eyesore. And this suit is really hard to miss. But why would you want to miss this beauty, right? And the artwork, it really ties these fursuits together, gives them a whole life and personality of their own. It's pretty.
Ah, cuttlefish are so awesome. But how about something that just says, I want to love you? With this next fursuit, the Rosie Maple belongs is just awesome. Bright, vibrant colors on this fursuit. Antennas and wings really bring the thing together. It's all in the details on this fursuit. And I can't say I'm sad about this one at all. Alright, what do you got?
Well, not to be batty or anything, since all these fursuits are great, but let's get a mention from our bat friends. And that nose is such a honk honk. I love it. The wings especially, no pauses, but just full-on extended wings is such a cool thing to bear witness to. The ear texture is stunning. I've never seen that. You know what it reminds me of actually? It reminds me of one of those crepes. Is that what it's called? Crepes. Crepes. Is it called crepes? I'll have it on screen. But is this how you pronounce crepes? I mean, I would hope so. And the fangs are pretty sharp, I'll tell you that. And like all the suits, the clothing is very important. All of them match very well with every fursuit we've seen, and we never feel out of theme with the whole partial fursuit, and it really puts it all together. It's a lovely thing to see. But all these beautiful background arts look a little familiar, don't you think, Kame? Could it be possible that they're all made by one maker? I mean, that's pretty silly, right? There's no way that these unique suits are also wonderfully designed and handcrafted by one single person, right?
Okay, I get with the bad puns, Nubbly. But I do think those wings would be great huggers. But speaking of hugs, how about getting hugged by a praying mantis? This orchid mantis is all about giving the hugs, but they might not let go. With vibrant colors, great details, and once again, a unique way to see out of the fursuit. Because those eyes are just decorations. You can see out of it with the markings on the face, making it a unique way to see out of the fursuit. Kinda like your snail from earlier. And believe it or not, all the fursuits you see today was made by the same maker. And I'm sorry if I get this name wrong. This maker's name is Kuchayuyo Creations. If that name sounds familiar, it's because they were featured, at least partially, in a previous video for scaly fursuits. You can find that one linked in the card above and description below. Nubbly, thanks again for being part of this show. If you have anything you would like to say, now's the time.
A pleasure as always, Kame. I'm glad I could be on here with you and discuss all these wonderful fursuits that we got to see today. And make sure to go follow the maker. They're a wonderful person and great fursuits. As we mentioned in this video, you are not going to be disappointed with the end results. Make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe to Kame the Turtle. And if we can hit 20 likes, that'd be great. I know we guys can do it. So can we hit that like goal? Please hit it for me. Also, my content isn't for everyone. I'm more of a drama commentator, unfortunately. But for those that do like that stuff, make sure to check me out on Nubbly JPG on YouTube and maybe stick around. Again, it's not required and I don't recommend you looking at my channel if you guys are not into drama because it's not everyone's cup of tea. But that's all I really have left to say. Without further ado, keep life lovely. And this is Nubbly. Logging off.
Thanks so much for that, Nubbly. And if you want to see his channel, that'll be linked in the description below. Or, if you want to see more of my content in general, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the bell for notifications when my next video airs. Leave a like, maybe a comment, share with friends, family, other furry friends you might know. And I hope to see you all next time. Johnny!